been on hiatus. The baby is actually 2.5 years old now. She's making me feel my age, but I could not wait to get back online with you guys. Like, this is my thing. This is what I love. I missed all of you guys. So, we're going to get better. We were supposed to start at 4 p.m. So that is our start time. We are on YouTube at BGM, Boardwalk Global Media. As you guys know, those are my peoples. Let me just kick it off. I have new guests to come up this season. We have a lot to talk about, as I mentioned before, and I just want to take my time out to introduce two of my newest co-hosts to the show. We have Dee Dee here.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, T.
And we have Ty here.
Hey, guys.
Wow, welcome to Mi Gente, my people.
Cece.
Mi Gente. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Can we get a toast? Let's just get a toast.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cheers to the new season.
And for everybody that knows, no, it's not alcohol. They have sparkling cider.
Sparkling cider left over from Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
So,
to start this off, let's just get into a little bit about what are our goals, so that the people know what will be coming to them. And I'm going to turn it over to Dee Dee.
Well, the first thing is to make y'all laugh. To make y'all laugh. Enjoy.
Oh, I know that.
Enjoy every bit of us. And to talk about what really's going on in this world. There's a lot things going on, a lot of things going on. People, mental illness is the first thing.
And they're cutting back on that. We can also talk about, what about the healthcare guy that just got killed?
Yes.
And they continued to have the meeting over his dead body 5 years later. That was horrific.
And we can't find the killer now. He AWOL.
Yeah, he not AWOL.
he ain't AWOL.
Yeah, we all know about
He just did a good job, but whatever he was paid to do.
Hey.
Yeah.
From who? We don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's somebody very high.
It's just we hope,
Somebody higher. She said
Somebody,
higher.
yes.
Not high, but
Yeah.
higher.
Somebody who's
and
high.
moving forward, like how does this affect members of that health plan?
Well,
What was his reasons for allegedly doing what he did? You know what I mean? There's 1,000 stories out, but this is a CEO of a health plan. Like she said, we got mental illness.
they
we got
cut
people
back on
getting
those services. Mental health
cutbacks.
was one of them.
There's a lot of nonprofit medical offices that also are, where am I gonna, am I too old to put in a application or a resume? Because they may not work for United Healthcare, but it is a lot of other nonprofit organizations that, are we gonna suffer because of something that's at the table we don't know about?
We're going to suffer regardless. With the
Oh,
man dead
man,
or the man
suffer.
is not dead. We're going to suffer. Let's just be honest now. The way this things is going in this world,
you gotta
it's
stay in prayer, girl.
we're going to suffer when it comes to food. We're going to suffer when it comes to
get ready.
medical. We're going to suffer when it comes to a lot of things. Trust me, just get ready, man.
I could say something.
I just feel
about
sorry
us.
for the
God
young
bless every
youth.
poor man, woman, and child.
I will say for us, right?
Get your
As a
candles.
people, we already are in the mud. So our struggle stays the same. No matter who's in charge, no matter who is governing, our stuff is always the same. And what I will say about, that's why we're Mi Gente, my people, because we do persevere and we do make it through.
Yes.
We will make it through whatever is coming down,
God,
the pipeline.
God
You
will.
understand?
Yes, he will do it.
We, on Mi Gente, we spoke a lot about public housing. Housing, we're going to spread that about housing in itself. For those of you who don't know, there was a tax credit for homeowners. That if you're a senior, you qualified for that if you had certain amenities and you qualify for certain programs that will pay your taxes or help you to pay your taxes on your house. Because when you're talking about housing, a lot of people, sometimes you don't know another person's situation, because if you live in public housing and you see somebody who owns a home, you're like, hey, wait a minute, they own a home. So I've even heard somebody say, if a person can't afford to pay their taxes, that means they shouldn't own a home, and they should just sell their home and live within their means.
Oh, wow.
But when I heard that comment, it just turned my stomach, because it reminded me of my mom. You understand what I'm saying? Who is in her early 70s. She's a homeowner. She no longer works. She's living off of a fixed income. And as we know, through this economic system, everything is raising and going up. And due to the fact, if you are a homeowner, you don't qualify for some of the
benefits that they are giving out.
absolutely. So where she might need, and how dare you tell someone that they should sell their home because they've lived there all their lives, they've paid off their mortgages, and you mean to tell me because they can't afford the taxes on the home, which New York State has one of the most highest tax rates in all of the country.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about,
Crazy.
it also falls back into the land grab that's going on in all of New York City, including public housing. They're forcing these people to sell their homes within particular communities. They're rebuilding in the communities, and the people who are holding on to their homes, they are charging them taxes at what their property can be. So if you had a home and then the rest of your block had like super towers around it, they're going to charge you taxes as though you were one of those super towers. So how can you compete with that, being a 70-year-old on a fixed income paying extra taxes? So I don't want to get,
too much
emotional
and too much,
about that. But yes, that is something that we do need to be aware of. And we have to start going to our community meetings to find out about this stuff and start asking questions.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
And who
A lot
else
of
is
people don't ask
also
questions.
is worrying probably just as much as the 70-year-old is the young girl that got several children and is like, oh my God, how am I gonna get this one shot down?
You say 70?
I said that is just as worried as the 70-year-old might be the young girl that has several children.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
Shout out to those grandmas. They're the strongest ones on earth.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Raising someone else's children.
But there are.
No. And they should be blessed, and they should.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna get a car. You're gonna get a car. They're gonna get a car.
Go ahead,
The first
Oprah.
one should get a car is the
Go ahead,
grandmother's.
Oprah.
That's raised at.
Make sure you pay the
Oprah.
taxes too.
Yes.
I will pay the doña's taxes.
Oh, thank you.
If I was rich,
Thank you.
I would pay the doña's taxes. But again, there is, like you said, there's things that's out that unfortunately the homeowner might not qualify for, but also to a lot of people that are in public housing or in Section 8 housing, they don't know that these things are out there, They don't know, what did they have during the pandemic? I think it was the equal opportunity, what was it? That they was paying the rent people. Yes, stop being so worried about your rent. This is America.
Listen, first off, they told people not to pay their rent. It's a lot of people who had income. Come on, the PPP loans. The PPP loans.
Somebody told somebody not to pay their rent?
Child.
Absolutely.
Who said that?
Didn't you watch TV?
I watch movies.
Baby.
Okay, see?
I don't
They
watch
was
what's
telling
going on in
people-
the world because it's depressing.
I was
Let's
to
talk
see
about
that.
You know, it's very
See, but you're making a valid point.
It's very depressing.
The mental health stability of people. It's really bad. It's really bad. I know
Yeah.
sometimes, I don't feel like getting up and going outside. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just a struggle in doing that. Like, the reality is everybody faces something and some demon.
Let's talk
on a
about
daily
They say like if if your mental illness is like more heavy and activated in the wintertime, like put summer pictures up. You know what I mean? Things that remind you of the summer. I'm one of those people that, like, if it tries to get activated, first of all, I'm fighting you with Jesus.
I'm going to God. I'm feeling that I'm going
And
to God.
stretch those hands out, because those wolves, they will try to make, like, every trick get closer. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. But seriously, wintertime blues, you know how people go on
That's
vacation?
interesting. I never heard that. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know
go
about
on
that.
vacation. Wintertime blues, where do you go? People get their income tax, they go somewhere hot. See, you don't have income tax. You don't have somewhere to go hot. Put up a picture of, you know.
So basically, let me get this right.
Yes.
So basically, you're trying to tell me if I'm going through a little depression in the wintertime,
Right.
think about summertime.
Yeah.
So what about those people that's depressed summer, spring, fall, and winter?
They gotta talk to Jesus.
They need, there's
That's
a lot
why.
of
That's why
hotlines.
we need.
They gotta talk to
That's
Jesus.
why we need free health care.
Or God,
for
or
mental-
whoever you call them.
People
For
that's
everybody. For everybody.
Yeah, for
because
everybody.
They're leaving them,
For everybody, but
Canada, maybe? That's Canada, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't
Canada
have
has free health
insurance?
but we don't
Yeah.
live in Canada. We live in.
Well, the way we're
There's no
going,
way
you know, if
to-
I ever have to be released to another country, it better be Canada. 'Cause
no, but
in
it's
New York
no
City.
way that the healthcare system should not be free in the United States.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, this is the richest. This is the one of the youngest, richest countries
Right.
in all of the world.
Yeah, shout out to all the social workers.
Yeah, this is the
the
richest.
mental health workers
This
that
is
just
the-
got laid
You
off.
can say this is the richest.
Because your
whatever
boss
you want.
doesn't know where like the company money went allegedly. Shout out to all you guys. I love you. You know, no, seriously, there's a backup right now with
Social workers and therapists.
therapists.
Yeah.
Those people, therapists
Mental
and
health therapists.
psychiatrists. Like I am a person who suffers from mental illness, and say I'm on the east side, I may literally have to travel to like West Bubble Cut because they have pay cuts somewhere. Not going to mention any locations or organizations, but this is what we're going through right now. And then even with those low income buildings, what do you call that? Those low income buildings, those lottery buildings. You have a lot of them residents suffering because like your neighbor might be mental ill.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what I mean?
I think that is a major problem. Is that
It's
you
a
know
lot
that
going
people
on.
need help, and these. I don't want to stereotype, and I don't want. Let me say
Yeah, 'cause
this
you
in
know
the
we-
correct way. So you have a person or persons in your community that suffers gravely from mental illness, and then you got to understand these people tend to make fixations on particular things or any particulars in their life. So they make these fixations, and then it becomes an obsession. And for whatever or whomever that is dispersed upon, there is no relief for the person who is expressing that type of behavior or the person who's receiving that type of behavior from that person. I know for a fact that, you know, the police and everybody else to tell you, you know, oh, that's a medical thing. And then you could clearly see that a person needs help. You could clearly see that mental illness is very, very close correlating to hurt, because it's a pain that you feel. No matter where that pain comes from, you're feeling that pain.
Let's be honest though, but everybody in this world is battling mental illness. It's just
I would say
some
that, too.
people is just stronger than the other.
So
You
what
feel me?
happens when that person consistently harasses others
Oh,
and
They may
becomes
have-
a nuisance
They may not
to the
have been
people around them?
it could be two things. Either they're not getting the treatment that they were already diagnosed for, or they may have never been even gotten diagnosed, and that's the scariest thing right now. We have people walking around that haven't been diagnosed. You understand what I'm saying?
But then there's still no services because
Yeah, but
they
we got-
consider them high functioning. Because point in particular, you have the ones who are in our community.
Right.
Yeah, let's just
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
it. Let's
yeah.
be real about it. We have the ones who are in our community, and we
Right.
all know this guy. He's on 2nd Avenue. He comes all the way to 3rd Avenue. He destroys the property. He rips out the wiring from the
That's
the
feelings.
building.
That's
You understand?
Are you
He
talking about the
defecates-
Hispanic guy?
Yes.
But
But
yes.
wait, who's on? So God told me how to deal with him. When he acts like that, he's hungry, or he needs a he needs a hit where I come from. He needs a hit, or he's hungry.
Okay.
I've done seen that man when he has food. I've done seen him clean the back of buildings. I've done seen when you give him food or something to drink, or simply a clothing. There was one time he didn't have no clothes on. I done seen him when he gets the proper care and needs, and I love this particular person for coming up. When he gets the needs and services that he should have as a human, you do not see any of that.
So when he's clothed and all of that,
When
and he
he's-
goes to the fridge and takes the food out of the fridge and throw it all over the floor, you get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that you know, and even with that, like I'm not trying to make this a me thing or anything,
No, no,
but
no,
even with that,
I get it.
Again, where I come from, that could be withdrawal. That
It
might
could
not
be
be
a lot.
that
It
may
is
not
a
be
lot.
mental illness. That might be straight evil. You throwing food on the floor?
No, it's not.
Because you understand what you're
But-
throwing
but for you-
food on the
but-
floor.
but For you to understand,
I'm just saying,
Look,
I've done seen two
yeah,
different
but
sides of
when
it.
I say
I have
everybody,
too.
when I say everybody in this world have mental illness, I'm talking about it take levels before we get like the Spanish guy. You feel me?
Shout
my
out to the
thing-
psychiatrists and
My thing
therapists
is
in America.
that, for
How are
example,
we as
for example, all right, you see how a lot, but talking about the Spanish guy, sometimes he's nice. Sometimes he'll look at you and say, "Hey, mama," you feel me? Sometimes he won't say nothing to you and just start this stirring stuff.
Right.
Sometimes he don't bother you at all and just do stupid fucking shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
My thing is, he's fighting something.
Correct.
And he's fighting, like, you know how
In
you
my
have the
opinion,
good
correct.
one on your shoulder and the bad one on your shoulder?
Yeah.
What the fuck he's fighting right now? He want to come out like, nah, I'm not like this, but at the same time, something's telling him like, yo, this story, do this. I need you to do that, and he's gonna do it. Whatever's in his head is gonna tell him to do it. Because they got a guy that's
he got
named,
somebody.
they got,
Yeah.
they got a,
voices.
home,
He
they got a
has
homeless
voices.
guy and a homeless lady, and they live two different lives, but they act the same. You feel me? And I had to see that that lady lived in a fucking project in a nice fucking home. She's clean as shit. She would talk to a person that's not even there. Like, fuck you, motherfucker, and start laughing. You
But-
gonna
but
smoke?
see,
you feel me?
yeah.
Then you got the other guy.
So a lot of
that
people in
live the
healing
street.
mode.
You feel me? And he's very nice and will clean the street.
Yeah.
He will clean every part of the sidewalk nice
Yeah,
and
like
clean.
he was rubbing his bare bottom on the cars that stopped for the light on 2nd Avenue in the middle of traffic. See, I totally get what you guys are saying, and believe you me, I'm very sensitive to that because I've experienced it within my family. So believe me, I understand it. But it becomes a point in time, and this is what I was trying to say. It comes a point in time when something has to be done. You get what I'm saying? Because at any point in time, we don't know what we're going to get, and then
Absolutely.
they become violent.
Absolutely.
Yes, they
Because it might be, okay, I'm not hungry, but like you said, a demon or whoever is telling you to pull something out the fridge or evil or whatever. But that evil could tell you, strike this person. That kid could tell you, you know.
Which is why, sidebar, the government in their city needs to
There you go.
stop putting mental health, male single shelters, all of the above next to schools.
What are you talking
and
about? We
daycares.
got a
Right there.
You
third
get
we
what
eye.
I'm
got
saying?
whatchamacallit right there on 3rd Avenue on 100 Street, 101?
Yep.
I mean,
Where
I know.
men just came out of freaking prison and have freaking, it right
Halfway
there.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get the hell out of here. They don't
Yeah.
care about us. You know why? Because
They don't
the
care about our
location,
children.
the
But-
location,
okay.
the location. It's all about
Understand this
location.
though. If where is a suitable place for them? If I'm
By
not
the
saying
jailhouse.
To school.
By the jailhouse. That's
Not
where
next to the
that's where a
school.
suitable place is for them.
No, but
the
I'm-
jail is right here, and you have a outway house right
Not
there for
next
their
to the
asses.
school.
You feel me? Then they upgrade. You behave and you follow. You
Can I
fucking
tell you
upgrade.
something? I remember one time
Yeah,
I
that's
was
how it
trying to
go.
give
That's how it
someone
go.
who
But
I had
that's
just
called
seen.
recidivism.
I don't give a damn what it's
No,
called.
no,
You
listen to
fall
me.
away from my kid.
Some of
No,
them
but
was tired.
you're trying to say that everybody that goes to prison is evil.
I'm not saying
No,
everybody. I'm
no,
talking about the
no.
rapists,
No.
the child molesters.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Right.
And the
Okay.
killers, the murderers, like serial killers. They're not all murderers, but serial killers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them. You
Yeah,
got the
you mean
jail,
the people, the dangerous people who serve their
the
time.
dangerous.
And they serve their time.
When I
and they
served that
have
time,
been-
that guy.
No,
Listen,
when you serve your time, it's when you go to God. That's when you serve your time. You don't serve your time because you did a couple of years for whatever you did. Nah, you still didn't serve nothing. I'm still looking at you as the guy that raped 20 women and
Okay.
killed 15 kids. You come out talking about you found God in jail. Motherfucker, you didn't find him out here. You found him in jail because you had to do something in jail.
and there was no
No,
children
no.
around. There was
I'm
no
good.
children.
There was
I'm
no
good.
children.
Creepy,
I'm
creep.
good. I'm good. No, they need to have a white house right then into jail. Then they upgrade. You do your little 10 more years in this highway house.
Here's the thing, look,
okay?
we were raised.
Yes.
This is El Barrio, right? Hold on, boys.
They should be segregated.
Yes, my love.
I mean,
Okay.
no,
Yes,
wait,
my
wait,
love.
yeah, wait.
Yes, my love.
But they didn't even.
Yes, my
Isn't
love.
Randall's
Yes.
Island like known for putting
Mentally ill.
and or pedophiles there?
That's too close.
Right. So here's the thing, though. Where did they put the migrant sheltered out?
The same place.
So because they were migrants, it was okay to have their picnics, children by the killer and not. It's all nasty at the end of the day because there is space for them.
Next
It
to
is
the
space,
jailhouse.
but it should never be
Rikers
by
Island. I got
her
some names.
school.
Upstate, Orange County. I got some names for y'all.
And there
Y'all
are
want
some
to know
mental people.
where to
Listen,
locate
I
that
remember one
building
time
at.
we tried
right
to
there.
get food to
Let's talk about
a
it.
man.
Mm.
We tried to get food to him, and he was like,
you
"Get the
saying
f
it's
away
no
from me."
redemption at no point for them.
No.
Oh no.
I'm tired of people.
You're entitled to your,
No.
You're entitled to feel
I'm
like-
entitled to my opinion.
Yes.
Let's talk about
You
something.
talking about pedophiles or people that went to prison?
Now we on
Okay.
on life. Let's talk about something because I was
Yeah.
tired of people keep debating with me about these two brothers.
Ooh,
Okay?
brothers.
Yes. These two
Oh,
brothers.
I know about a couple of rapists. The Central
No.
C, people
I'm
don't
talking
even
about the Menendez brothers.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about them. I know a lot of y'all feel this way about they did their time, they was young and stuff, they killed their parents, they did how many, 32 decades, whatever, in jail, this and that. I don't give a damn. They knew they did wrong when you plot something in your head and stuff like that and you meditated, that means you already knew what you was gonna do. You understand? They didn't even call 911. You went home and cleaned up the spot, took the bullets and all the evidence, went shopping, did what the fuck y'all wanted
That
to
took
do.
a lot to do. It took a lot for them to do that. It
Until
took
your
a lot.
brother, the guilt, because the freaking devil was like, he was trying to fight it, had to go and admit to his therapist. No, I don't give a damn. The same way a black,
Or Hispanic.
Hispanic, any color besides white, let's be honest, would have done something like that, they would have still been in jail. Let's talk about the 5 black kids that was the jogger in Central Park. They was innocent. Y'all didn't listen to them. Y'all didn't listen to them. They said it was innocent. They was 17, 16, 14
But
years
let's
old.
go back to that too, because you got to remember it was a lot of corruption during that time. That was during the, if I'm not mistaken, was that not during the Giuliani time?
No, that was
No,
before that.
that was
That was
no.
before that.
No, because
I know they said Trump had
Trump
had
was
a
still
bought
young
an ad
and
or
still had his
something.
whole hair, not a toupee.
No, it was older than that.
Yeah, he
but-
was very skinny. Trump,
But he was
very
supported
skinny.
their put them away forever.
Oh,
No, he took out a front page article.
Yes,
and
he
he-
Yeah, that's what I was trying
And
to
the
say.
woman still
But wait a minute.
apologized
Wait a minute. So you understand what I'm saying? The same way that whole front page article was taken out, right? So that's a person who is very strong in their views, right? And now, who's a convicted felon, 39 times, is president of the United States.
But I wasn't there when he
are.
broke me by the. That's what he did to me. I'm a
Who?
What?
Trump.
What?
Came out the plane.
Nah.
He broke.
Oh, you playing,
you
girl.
better stop.
He broke me, man. He broke me by the. Yes, he did.
Trump,
Who
what
did
up,
that?
Trump? One Trump.
Nah, you better.
One Trump.
Like, I'm not doing
Hey,
that. I'm
Trump.
not laughing with that. We don't.
They
I'm
told
not
me to
doing that
respect.
at all.
He said that's how you.
No,
He said that's how you get a female. You
The
broke
point,
me by the thing.
the point that I'm
I want
making.
all of Melania's shoes in the closet that can fit me. Okay? Alright? That man taught me not to trust Chinese people when I was like 5 years old through the TV. And I want all of, Melania, I just want to go in the closet. And just
All you want is her glasses and her
play,
hat, girl.
and play in
That's
her,
all you want is her glasses and her
and
hat.
her shoes. Do you ever see her shoes? Girl, you gotta respect one of them, darling. You better pick which one of them you better respect, girl.
Michelle.
I'm gonna beat y'all up.
Like, for real.
I don't put no
She
five.
came for the
Y'all
guy.
are too much. Like,
No.
I respect
Shout out to
Michelle.
women's rights. Don't ever get
Absolutely.
it tore up.
Absolutely.
But you know,
Yes.
they said it's better to know the devil you do than the devil you tell.
Absolutely.
You
But at
know?
the same time, the point I was making, there is someone of that nature who is running this country. So,
It's not who y'all think it is, though.
no.
It's somebody higher than that. And y'all go through him first. Just letting y'all know.
But let's go into something
sure
a
you
little
wanna
bit
go
more
there?
differently, and we're gonna get more interesting.
Because Kath, ooh, you're darting. Like, we didn't have, excuse me.
Listen,
I'm just
Excuse
saying.
me. Excuse me.
What happened?
Excuse me. We didn't have gas for 6 months. Okay?
talk about it.
I had to order food for my family, okay?
And it's very expensive.
We had to walk there because the sitting president at the moment had all of this blocked off here.
Yeah, because he came
I mean,
through.
if he got hungry, I couldn't feed him because we didn't have no gas, you know?
He came through for no reason.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
yeah,
I'm
we
just-
know you always feeding people.
You're not hungry. I got it from you.
Listen, from me,
You always
no,
feed
I
people.
don't- Listen,
You
no,
don't always feed people?
Yes,
I
she
get
do.
You feed everybody.
You feed everybody, girl. Everybody.
No.
Okay?
Even
No,
the
no,
big
no.
choice
languages.
Because God is
bless
good to
you.
You know what? I do give to everybody.
You feed everybody.
Everybody.
I mean, they could go upstairs and change their clothes and be like, I didn't get anything. And you're like,
Like, yeah, give me out. Yeah, give her. Yeah.
mind you, you just told them you're not getting nothing, no more. Here she goes. Here you go. Just give them a bag.
Listen.
Listen.
They coming for it. It's so let's say that when
Yeah.
there's a person who actually comes out to stand on a line
Okay.
to receive something,
Absolutely.
it takes a lot.
Yes.
It takes a
It
lot.
takes a whole lot to make that happen.
But there's
You
an op
understand?
on that line, dude.
Yeah.
It's who what?
There's an op on the line. You're giving him way too much.
No.
It's been like $22 bucks.
It's no problem.
Excuse me, guys. Check this out. Check this out, guys.
The
Check
thing
this
is,
out.
hold on, T. The thing is, you stay on that line for 2 hours. You come out looking like
They
this.
have no problem.
We give you a whole shopping cart, everything. Then you come out
Shout out to
with
the pantry.
a blue jacket, took the mask off, took the hat off. Like, we don't know it was you, sir, that had the hat on and the other jacket, and say, no, I don't. Claudia's like, oh, he didn't get nothing. Yes, he did.
But what about? Wait a minute.
he
Hold on.
didn't. Yes,
I
he
got one
did.
better
But why y'all always like listen?
I
As
got
long
one
as
better for you.
everybody gets it,
Listen,
doesn't matter.
if he's taking it, right, whatever he's not going to use, he's going to share. So
Yeah,
it's
share.
listen,
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
helping me with distribution.
I want
we
a
understand
discount.
that.
I
But
want a
did you know
discount.
that the person he's sharing with is on the line behind him?
I want a discount.
Listen, they just,
Because one of those
that
people,
just shows people are hungry.
people
People
ain't
are
hungry.
People are really hungry.
Here's the memo, though. There was one guy. Okay, one guy. This guy came and got he got on the line like several times, like over 10 times. You don't want to argue with certain elders. You know, you're taught to respect
Yo,
your
these
elders.
are like grandpa and grandma. So
Yeah,
listen,
but
I'm
wait,
not,
here's the thing, because,
that's
you know,
a shocking.
they got to deal with the big guy, too, you know. I'm just
Talk
saying.
about it.
So I'm ordering food in a restaurant, and I remember serving this person a turkey, some fresh produce. I hooked him up. I go later on to get dinner. Dude is coming from the back. He's coming from the kitchen. Like everything that I just served him, he just cooked for me, but I had to pay for it. Therefore, 2 bags per family. 2 bags per family. So, to each his own. Some of them, yes, you can sit out in the line.
I love.
Because you're hungry. But some of them
Yeah,
are
I
being
love
greedy.
doing what I do.
Listen, you can't be greedy with free stuff.
No, I
But-
love
and
doing.
starting
I love
moving
doing,
forward,
I love
we have
doing
to.
what I'm doing, but at the same time is everybody have to get though. You cannot be greedy with
Everybody does get. You
I
cannot
understand
tell me
my
that
love.
everybody
No,
don't
everybody
get.
do get, but I'm just trying to say is
Can you pass
everybody.
thing?
Can I get some more water, please?
Water? Yeah. Water.
Yeah, some more water.
Water.
Listen, all this water, we gonna end up in the bathroom. Somebody
Well,
gonna need
what's
a
the
bathroom
limit in there?
And listen, I
Yeah.
left some
I want
whiteys
to talk to
back
y'all
there.
about my
Limited.
foot. My foot. I want to talk to y'all about my foot, okay? But I'm gonna let y'all know later on.
That's
you
a
know,
whole show.
We're gonna put some music on, and everybody gonna go use the bathroom or whatever they need to get in a few minutes. But I'm gonna talk to
Ain't
y'all,
no breaks
let
during
y'all know
this.
what happened.
How she giving numbers?
Where this foot been?
You got commercial status now?
Yes, my love. Yes, my love. I had to put this foot, in somebody Ross. Right quick, but may I let y'all know where this left foot went and why it's still broken after a year and 3 months. You feel
my
me?
God.
But
Make sure you're recertified for your Medicaid. So
yes, please, because
you
no
can get a boot
Medicaid,
like her.
you're gonna be just like this with no
Because
Medicaid.
where
You
she
hear me?
going with this boot, she may not be able to qualify. They don't cover that.
And me don't qualify for SSI, SSD, SSA, SSF.
A, B, C, D, 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 C, C, C.
Don't joke about
TTT.
that.
You feel me?
Listen, but I will say I did leave some wet wipes in the bathroom, so we
Yeah,
did
we
wipe
like the white, wet.
front to back.
Yeah, not back to
Front
front.
to back.
Not back to front. That's how you get trichomosis. You
Wait.
get STD.
Whoa,
You
she
know
just jumped
what
out the
STD
window.
stand for, bro?
We went from mental health to
What
STD.
STD stand for, boo? Let them know, CC.
What ST?
Yes, what STD stand for, boo? Let them know.
Scared. What you said? Scared Thundercat?
Scared to death.
Step you. Look, stop it.
I said scared Thundercat.
No, we ain't gonna bleep us for that. No, we want to stay on the ear.
No.
Yeah, so you have to limit your cursing. Okay. See, guys, this is
No,
new.
she
And we
said
gonna
S.
learn. We don't want to get. She was in the MF this and bada bing bada bang boom boom. So
No.
in the spirit of the Keme Motombo.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Take
Taking
no
no breaks.
breaks.
Where the
No
break?
sleep
You already
at
got a break. You
No
don't need no more
sleeping.
breaks. You were just showing. She said a
I
kick.
do.
She said
I
she
do.
was-
No, but seriously, what do you think about this price congestion? Like imagine,
Price congestion. We need that.
for $9, sis?
Listen, but see, that's why I say guys need to come to the community meetings because that
Did you
community
say we
board.
need that?
Yeah, listen.
We
Yes,
need
we
that.
do need that,
No. We
and
don't.
I'm telling you why we need that.
Why?
Exactly. Give me my time,
Okay,
please.
go ahead.
We need that.
So we definitely do need that because
We need
that
that.
funding right there will go partially to funding the Second Avenue station, right? Which will bring a source of transportation to everybody from First Ave
I'm still not paying.
and in the back, funding back in here. Because how many people don't travel from out of state and come into our city and take up our parking spots and then we can't find it? One of my big hood parking passes. So if you live and you're able to park here with need it.
No.
Okay.
So.
And it's going through anyway.
It feels like
No,
some
it's going
type
through-
of
it's going through regardless of what,
segregation.
but my thing is,
It's some type of
no,
segregation.
but my thing is,
Like my ancestors.
Like for
pull up.
Manhattan, we're already overcrowded. Like straight up.
we've been
You,
overcrowded.
this
but
is
my thing-
forcing
there's already
people. This
bridges.
is forcing people to use more mass transportation. When more people use more mass transportation, what does that do? Bring more funding to the city. And right now, we need to exhort all of our funding sources after we have all of these migrants and everybody else who is here. And the people who have been out of work, who are just getting back into work, we need one within the community. When congestion pricing, when that Second Avenue station, guess what that brings? Jobs to our community. That's why they make
Makes
sure
sense
that
when
they're
you
in
put it that way.
conversation. So you understand
I
that
just
brings
think- no,
that
no,
brings
no.
forth
You are-
job education. That brings forth a skilled trade, and you have a direct source to where you have these people who are who have become proficient within their skill level, working within their own communities.
Yes.
And that's the problem with that's going on nowadays. See, that's why we need more people like you guys and everybody else
But
within the
thing is,
community
everything you
to
are
speak
saying,
up.
everything you are saying, you're absolutely right. But the big picture is it's not for us. That's what nobody not seeing. It's not for us. Let's just be honest.
What was it in
They pushing us away.
Okay, why,
what's the
wait, sweetie, wait.
There's a
So you're saying,
bridge. There's
Okay.
several bridges from
Yeah.
like back in the day, probably before we were even born. And I learned this from shout out to 50 Cent, one of his
I did
power
that, guys.
segments.
Mhm.
There's certain bridges that were built in this country to separate
Absolutely.
the poor from the wealth.
Yes.
So that's what comes to my mind when I see, hey, you get to a certain block and you gotta pay to pass this. That's what come to my mind. I don't
Yeah,
see
you-
the
that's-
funding going to an after school program or a local project that's
You know why?
in between that.
You know why?
You know, even when they go up on the trains and stuff, the transit workers don't get that. They go to the people that work for Long Island Railroad.
You know why? And I'm gonna tell you why. Enough of us don't vote in our communities. Your vote actually does count. A lot of people think that their vote don't count, and a lot of people played the couch this voting season. And I'm like everybody else. I'm sitting back, and I'm watching, and I'm gonna survive the best way I can. So, with that being said,
Right.
your vote tells a person, not only do they put a person in office to represent you, but it's not just about your vote. Because when you vote that person in, when that person tells you to come out to this community meeting, come out over here to City Hall, come out over here, I need your support, you got to understand, you have that one congressman, you have that one senator, you have that one city council member. They have a whole chamber representing each and every borough. The point is to support your person in getting everybody else in line to get what the community needs. But no, instead we put people in office and we go, oh, I voted for you, but you didn't do anything. No, it's not that the person did not do anything. Or, oh, you sold us out. No, because you know what it then becomes? It then becomes a scramble, a scratch, and a drive. Because you have everybody else with this new person coming in, learning the ropes, who is very sincere, because a lot of elected officials start off with clear, clean hearts, and they get tainted because guess what? The same people you are fighting for, they are not supportive of you, and you're here making deals with the devil just to get the crumbs off the table. So that's what's going on.
Yeah.
So even though a lot of people might not believe in the voting system, but that is the system. Yes, it is broken. I'll be the first to tell you that. Yes, some of these parties, they are broken in some types of ways, but those are the mechanism put in place for us to make change. And if we don't take responsibility in utilizing those resources to make them better, to create new ways for us, we will never strive. And then another thing that happens, let's talk about that. When you have people around you and you bring them along the way, and then some way, somehow, it then becomes a competition. And then you have the crabs in the barrel. Because it's like, hold on. We started off together. When did we go our separate ways? Because you see somebody moving a certain way or whatever the case may be. It's like, okay, it's okay if you want to do your own thing.
Right.
But why are you going to be mad, or why are you going to attack the same growth, the same entity that helped you grow?
Well, that's
Because now you want to be the it person, or you want to be, you understand what I'm saying? That's a lot that happens in our community, and that's why we are.
Everybody
Everybody want to be the boss.
They're gonna have to
Everybody
find
wanna be the
another structure.
Who's gonna have to find another
or
structure?
the local politician is really gonna have to pull up stronger in the community, especially for this last election where we're finding out
No, how many Kamala flyers or posters did you see in our community?
But how many
I tell you
votes
one
they
thing,
said they
I
found
saw Trump
after?
trucks, I saw Hispanics for
How
Trump
many
3
votes
times.
they said that they found after for her? So this is
Y'all
scary
really
for
thought-
the country because they said dude cheated.
Y'all really
This is
thought-
not the first
Listen,
time.
but listen, until it's proven, the facts are the facts, he won. I'm not gonna negate that.
But they also, even the city we living in,
Yeah, what do you
she
thought?
won this city.
By the hairs of her chinny chin chin.
She won this.
She by the hairs you didn't
No. She won. But again, but because there's so much, like you said, crabs in the barrel, that people would not even,
Yeah, serving your
believe.
community should not become
I
a
don't want to
competition.
talk about politicians because a lot I say about presidents and stuff, but here and there.
No, we're not talking just about that. We're talking about just the system within itself.
if
The
the
system's
communities
messed
stick
up.
together, that's
So how do you change it?
By the community can come together.
So how do you bring a community together that has been broken systemically? Think about it, because even the way look at
I'm gonna
this
sell $3
development.
sofrito.
Look at this development. You have a pathway from 97th Street all the way to 104th. And back in the day when this was created, we had storefronts, we had our own laundromat. So why would we have to go outside of the development? It separated us and segregated us right there. You don't think that?
Because-
You would not have to touch any avenue, and you had everything inside
Because
of where you are.
Once people start messing stuff up and the housing or whoever is responsible keep fixing and fixing, they get tired of it. Just like the front door. How many times they fix the front door?
And a
Every month.
nature building.
I need y'all to know that it costs $5,000 every time somebody pops a lock and they fix that door.
And a nature building.
Them ancient doors cost
what you think-
$5,000 every time.
That in the building and drive for us, that's very, I would love that. But at the same time, who's responsible to keep it up? We responsible for that, not housing, not the maintenance guy, not the landlord.
Let's
no.
get it straight
We
though.
are.
That's why it's called maintenance.
Yes.
It's not called a cleaner. They're here to maintain. They're not here to clean your property.
We
'Cause-
here to maintain it too. As we live in
Absolutely.
it.
Because I seen
So
them
at the
clean
end of
up
the day, it's like
and they throw
when
garbage
it come,
right after.
when it comes to animals, the rules. I see a lot of signs that say fine. $150, $250.
Nobody's no enforcement.
for dog doodle and stuff like that. Sure,
But
you
listen.
go downtown somewhere, they take that sucker seriously.
But listen,
But
the
how many
minute you
times-
see
how
people
many
doing
times
that,
the rich
why don't
people-
you say that? How many people are gonna say they just harassing them for dog shit? So it's twofold.
The same way they said they were harassing while we walking while we black.
What?
Walking while we black. Back in the days when
DWB.
where you used to search all the black
Driving
guys
around.
and-
'Cause
Oh, that's coming back too.
You
They
feel me?
already them jump out boys are back.
Okay, so
Yes, stop and frisk is
Yeah,
very legal.
so
They don't
They
need a
never, they never
reason.
left the Bronx.
They don't need a reason.
They never left the Bronx.
Yeah, that's back in it.
They never left the
and then
Bronx.
They remember they're gonna have immunity, meaning it's no recourse. No
so
recourse.
at the end of the day, it's like
It's like what? You gonna give up?
give up.
You gonna give up?
If I didn't give up on this leg, yet,
Everything
what
in
am I
Cary
gonna
is
do?
just gonna be legal.
That's why we have mi gente, right? But
Mi
yo,
gente.
yeah, we
But just, stay away from police.
We need to play some Teddy.
I
Stay
play with
away
the police.
from-
I play with
from,
the police. Yes, I do.
Get your,
I love to tell people
recertify,
that.
make sure you
You
have
love
your
to tell people
ID updated.
Yeah, that's my gang.
You look up what?
You
I
play.
like to tell people that's my gang. Like I roll with the biggest gang in all of NYC, the
Gang,
biggest,
gang.
baddest gang. They be like, what? I be like, yeah, NYPD, play with me.
NYPD.
They're
Yeah,
not the
they
biggest,
are.
baddest gang, though.
Yes, they are. They gangsta.
Who gangsta?
Shout out to my Uncle Carmine.
Shout out to all the veterans. Shout
Yeah.
out to
Shout out to the
all of
veterans.
our
Yeah.
military. My baby's coming home. Oh my God, y'all! I have so
Shout out
much
to
to
all our
talk
babies
about.
in
Yes,
college.
I do.
You know.
Yes. When y'all
Shout out to IRS. I know y'all see me.
Oh, tax time is here. Yes.
I know y'all see me.
Yes. People take that
Oh,
last
man.
pay stub and go file their taxes.
Pay your child support. It's
Please do,
Christmas.
please do.
You know.
Johnny, I see you.
You know what I mean? You know? These kids gotta eat, man.
Bitty bitty bang bang.
And stop eating up all your kids' snacks too. You know the holiday. What they got a
You
one-time
know
holiday?
what? I can't.
I know she ain't talking.
You know what?
She ate all that baby food.
Ooh, yes.
I know she ain't talking.
The
Okay, talking about don't
Snackles.
eat the baby, don't eat the kids' food. The baby
It
food.
was veggies.
I didn't feed you that day.
Right?
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
veggies.
I didn't
Excuse
feed
you.
her that day. It was my
Beets
fault.
taste way better for babies than for adults. It was veggies. Okay. Y'all see me. I needed some beets that day.
Oh, absolutely.
We all needed some beets after Thanksgiving if you had a good one.
Listen, you
How was
need
your
more than
days?
beets. Eat more collards. Collards will help you and make it slide. Come right
Oh
out.
my God.
Yes, it does.
Yes, she does. All you gotta do is just lift that leg up. All you gotta do is lift that leg up and come right out.
They don't even know about the leg, dude.
Yes, it do.
Oh my God.
Eat your collar, girl. Eat your collar, guys. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
here.
Ain't no pushing
No,
here.
listen. No, you know what that reminded me of? The old Bismarck song. Because I was joking with you about it.
Biz, I was thinking of Snoop when he said like an old batch of collard greens.
No, remember it was old school years ago. I'm just sitting on the toilet,
Hey.
waiting for my bowels to
Hey.
move. I gotta do
Shout
what?
out
Yeah,
to
shout out
Biz
to Biz.
Marquis.
Yes, I
Rest
remember
in
that.
peace.
Rest in peace.
Oh,
Assalamu
we're
alaikum.
gonna have a moment of silence as well. You know, now that you said that, why we brought that up? We brought that up.
Biz Marquis?
No. Yeah. We lost one of our patriarchs this week.
Yes.
Wow. She's
Yeah.
here though, but it's
She
just-
definitely is
that's
here.
why you came up in here.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Grandma V, El
Miss
Barrios,
V.
legendary Grandma V.
well, I would say this, right? I've known Miss V since I was 15 years old. I am 48 years old.
She lied. She's
Okay.
38. But we ain't gonna
Yes,
talk about
I ain't
it.
afraid of my age. I'm 2 years from 50.
Ow.
Yeah, we're gonna have a big 50th, but she was very, very instrumental in this community. She knows everybody's kid. She, she was an upliftment, and I will say she will be dearly missed. She knew how to put a foot in the ass when you needed it. She knew how to give you a hard talking to. She also, most of all, knew how to love us. And that's what we're missing in our communities today.
Love.
We don't have grandmas like that anymore.
We sure don't.
You know what I mean?
We got glam moms.
No, and you know what this amen. You know what this brings me about, and I just have to say this.
Respect
A
to
lot of
elders.
us ask, what happened to our role models? I'm going to tell you what happened to your role models. Your role models are out here, especially the females. They're in here with fillers. They're in here getting BBLs at the age of 60. They're in here trying to be the young people. And how can you expect somebody younger to look up to you if you're trying to look like them?
Preach.
Instead of being who you are.
Preach.
So that's one of the main things of why I tend to be somebody who is natural. I very rarely wear makeup. I just started wearing wigs about 2 years ago.
I'm not getting
And,
shots in the lips.
Yeah, I listen to each his own. If you feel you want to enhance and all of that, but you have to understand, it's a certain look that comes with that when you're trying to uplift and you're trying to speak to somebody on a level of where you're trying to inspire them to be who they are and who they should be. So, it's very sad to me when you hear like 7, 8, and 10-year-olds talking about when they're going to get their first BBL. I'm like, baby girl, you ain't even developed your breasts yet.
Wow.
But you haven't even experienced,
Wow.
your body. You don't even know your function. But for that to be the topic of conversation, it says a lot about the upbringing. Not to say every mom is like that.
Or
but
their particular village.
let's just look at that. You understand what I'm saying? Be the person that you want your children to be. And that's something I really, really,
Well,
really
maybe
push.
maybe
You need to be that role model.
Maybe
Stop
that role
looking
model
outside.
is that's what they want their kids to
No,
be.
but what is that doing for society?
We don't know.
That is, see,
Everybody got the same look. look, the same shape, the same
Thank
attitude,
you,
anything like that. Maybe everybody want to look alike. But my thing
No,
is,
and maybe
you
not.
My thing, when I see women like that, you are not doing it for a man. You are doing it for competition with another woman. Cause men don't like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Men do not. They will make love to you, use you.
No,
Whatever,
they don't
but-
make love to you. We
Well,
talking about
I
that
can't say
5
what I
minutes.
want to say. So I
They
can
get
curse.
that 5 minutes. But you can say what you want to say.
You feel me? But they is not gonna take that body seriously. I can tell you, it's hard.
Listen, what you look
Every
like
part
when
of
you
your
take
breast
all of
is hard,
that
your
off.
butt is hard, your thigh is hard, your six pack is hard, everything, your lips is hard, your cheekbones is hard, your front lace is just going back, it's hard, like, it's just too much. Your lashes is getting longer and longer by days, and I'm
They
tired of
gonna
it.
like,
Yeah, like, it's just too
eagle.
much. It's just too much. It's just too much. Like, I don't know, like,
You gotta respect your elders.
like,
And once you start respecting your
No,
elders.
they need to respect and love themselves. That
That's
just
true,
shows
too, but
there's
if you
not a lot of
respect-
Okay, so
self-love.
question.
Yeah, that
You need to love yourself.
question, how
Love
do
the
y'all
skin
feel-
you're in.
how do y'all feel about
That's different.
and I want to change it, and they parents say okay and start giving their kids pills or medication to change their hormones and everything at that age? How do you feel at
That's
that
not
age?
me to view. That's their child.
Yeah.
That's their business. Like straight up.
What you mean that's their business?
That's their business.
I wish I was one of those kids that, you know,
you
Hey.
wish what?
hey ma,
no, it's their business, but in the end
This is
of
not
the
my
day,
body,
is-
Ma.
I see a lot of
I'm
parents
a boy.
that do that and listen to their
the
kids,
child.
listen to the child and change the child's sex, and when the child get older, they're not happy with that. You feel me? My
Okay,
thing
now
is,
are you
I would
asking
tell-
me how I
would tell-
feel
would
or
tell-
what I would do in that situation?
What I would
it's
do-
a difference.
What I would do in that situation, I
Tell
would
them
tell
to
my
wait.
kids, wait.
You have to wait.
You have to wait.
Because first and
Because
foremost, listen.
You're not
you under
developed
10
yet. Your
and you
feelings
thinking
just your
about
feelings
sex,
right now.
I'm kicking your ass. Because I don't care what age you are. You shouldn't be thinking about that. Your head should be in the books. Right or wrong?
What are you talking about? Sex change?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Not only sex change, but sex period.
a 5-year-old
period.
should not be even thinking about that.
Thank you.
So
Thank
if
you.
a
So like
5-year-old
I'm telling
thinking
you,
about that,
that's a problem.
You need to sit that child out and
then
sit
find out what
everybody else
happened.
around
Run
that
them-
child, like what's
what-
going on and
who
what
did what?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
you have a child, because this is real. You got a child. This is a child coming to you, mental health for them. Something has been stated somewhere that something of it is real. When a child, someone under
They can't
5
just say,
can
"Oh,
tell you,
give my kids some
you guys are
hormones."
calling me a boy, but I'm a girl. Or vice versa. Y'all bugging. Y'all calling me a girl, but I'm a boy.
And I understand
If a
that
chi-
they have to do. No, you have to understand
Medication
how
should
that.
not be. Saying you're wrong and feeling what
I'm
you.
sorry.
I
Let the
agree
child
with you.
grow up, develop this. Now, I'm not saying
Yeah,
that.
that goes to what I
I'm
was
not saying
saying
that. Oh,
earlier.
if your child feel like he's a boy, if you feel like if a girl feel like it's a boy, put some boy clothes on them. Then you feel me?
That's
Yeah.
what
You
dress
feel
up
me?
is for.
Yeah, dress up. Feel like a girl.
Yeah.
Put a girl clothes.
That's
Just like
right.
the way I feel about.
That's
The
different.
way I feel about that famous Gabrielle Union.
Union.
Yes, daughter, son, whatever you want to call it. You feel me?
Oh.
The
We're
way
not
I feel
saying
about
it.
it is
You
That.
mean Dwayne?
Them-
you
them-
mean
them-
Dwayne's,
them hair-
Dwayne's
Yeah,
baby?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Dwayne's
Dwayne
child.
child. The way I feel about it is like
Dwayne.
now, if you look at them to how
I-
them was.
I appreciate you for
You understand? So at the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
like because the child is feeling. Let me say, my daughter come to me and say, "Mommy, this body do not belong to me." Whatever you choose to do as an adult, you choose to do.
Right.
But as you in my care, you feel me? I cannot help you with that. You feel me?
It's-
You have to wait until you get a certain age for you to realize what you want to be as a human. Understand how some parents
Adult
feel
ones.
when their kids come to them and say, "Yo, mom or dad, this is
That's
who I am."
serious.
You feel
That's
me?
serious.
Because you gave birth to a child knowing that this is the child you gave birth to. You happy with this child. Now you want me to
But then
change your
again-
whole name and your identity.
You're right.
You're
You're
gonna
right.
love you regardless.
You're right, but that's called
But-
conditioning because you know because you should just love a person because God said love a person for who they
Yeah,
are.
for who they are.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I understand that.
And then it also plays into the fact. Remember, if you take it all the way back, I blame everything on Eve, because that's my favorite person in the Bible. Eating the apple. Yeah, she was a very bright person. So if you take it back, right? What I was getting at was that that you're born, and we weren't able to see like appendages. We didn't see like that we were naked. Remember, in the first book, it's in Genesis. We weren't seeing that we were naked until she ate that apple. So over the years, it's either boy or girl. That's just like when they talk about like the transgender, it should be they shouldn't be going.
Shout out to the transgender community.
This bathroom issue. This is how you solve that in one nutshell. You just put a flipping sign that says bathroom. How about that? And let's go on to other issues that we can really that really affects us in our community. Not saying that doesn't affect you, but why does it have to be male or female, or you get what I'm saying? It'll just be a bathroom, because it's plenty of clubs.
Back in the days, it was like that.
It's
back
plenty
in the days,
of clubs.
it was a bathroom, and men and female was in the bathroom back in the days. I
Together.
remember that together.
You understand what I'm saying?
So,
Sorry, but there's a line in the woman's bathroom.
I go to the men.
I do too. I do too. Me too.
Sorry,
Me
guys.
too.
You see when she just
sorry
said
you get judged
Eve?
for that.
You see when she said Eve? When I was growing up,
That's tea.
you know this.
That's T.
Did you?
I said no. I said you see when C just said Eve. You just said Eve. You
Oh
said
yeah,
Eve.
I did say Eve.
You said Eve.
You said what?
My
Water
name is
and you
Mary.
were
No, I thought you was talking about
Yeah,
Phil.
but the story we heard about Eve is when I was growing up. It's like Eve was a whore.
What?
Listen, man. Listen.
She was a hoe.
You know what though? I thought that too. Now that I'm older with that snake.
Jesus.
That snake was just
Eve
like,
was a whore.
he slithered.
Okay,
That's what I got.
That snake was the devil. Okay, she was playing a role with the devil from the beginning. You feel me?
How she gonna play a role when she was made of God? Wait,
No,
hold
no,
up.
no,
No, we're not gonna
She
do
was
that.
made
We're gonna
of
be
God,
factual.
but
We're gonna be factual because I'm pulling up the Bible.
She was made by God. What I'm trying to tell you, she already corrupt already by the devil already. You feel me?
I got
She was
you.
corrupt by the devil
See, talk
already.
like that more.
All right. So
We
what
need
happened
that.
was, she's a whore. You feel me?
Amen.
Yes. She was a whore. So she wanted to corrupt Adam. Adam knew better. You know those whores we have around here that will smother your man and give him the eyes. And give him the,
Jezebels.
Oh yeah.
That was Eve. You feel me? Because God told both of them not to eat the doggone apple. Coming from what? The apple from what?
The apple tree.
Don't eat it, right?
Absolutely.
So what she did?
I
She's like,
wasn't
damn.
there.
Let me go get Adam. Adam, where I going?
Yeah, that was
That's
after
it.
she bit it already.
No.
And then she made him eat it.
Before. Because God already told her not to eat the apple. So she went to Adam and said, Adam, me know God said not to yam this, but just take a bite of this and stuff, and nothing will happen.
You want to shake me some more?
Yep, yes.
You know this chair wiggle.
Nothing will happen. And what Adam doing said,
Why your head getting lower?
let me just
Put it
listen
back
to
up
her.
here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Damn, listen to her. And what happened?
I need a
Take
piece
a
of
bite.
chicken.
And what happened? Adam, look at breasts and booms and everything like that. Don't know what that is, this and that. But you see, Eve know what cocky is already. You feel me? Eve already know what cocky is already. Say, yo, Adam, no.
the leg
You feel me? So when God come and say, what I going over here?
Look, the
What Eve
camera
said,
that way.
what Eve said, me don't know, talk to Adam. Adam said, no, Father. Eve the one that give it to me, said, take a bite, and I won. What Eve said, he should have never listened to me. Now all God do, I have to cover them with rope and stuff because God don't know what this look like himself. You feel me? So he's like, oh shoot,
That's what
Adam
I
longer
created.
than mine. And everything I want. And God had just destroyed the world.
So wait, he destroyed it because somebody got a bigger.
And with that, guys,
He got a.
if you like conversation, I mean, we were all over the place
All
today.
along,
We
he told me
definitely,
that
I think we covered a lot. I'm
All
gonna
along,
end it there.
All along, he thought he made Eve from the rib. That was the wrong rib. Just that said?
Nope, not saying
Lord,
nothing.
please
I'm
forgive
gonna take
her.
this drink. You know.
And we are going to end this here.
Yeah, until next time,
Time.
because
That was a lot. I gotta digest
Yeah.
that, y'all. I really go, and that's
Let me
why
tell
I
you,
love her.
when
Yes,
God made
I
us, He
love
made
her.
us with sense of
Look, you
humor.
can put your hand on my shoulder.
When God made us, He made a sense of humor. And God
Absolutely.
always know exactly what me gonna say before me say it.
Listen.
So He tell me to say it, and He tell me go lower and lower.
That's what we not gonna do. Are you molesting?
Don't say that. I got mental illness. We just talk about nuggets.
Yo.
I need a piece of chicken.
Oh no, we ain't gonna do that.
I need a piece
You
of
hungry?
chicken. Yeah, we hungry.
Yes.
I'm gonna feed you, baby.
We're gonna feed.
I
We gotta
got
eat.
you.
Yeah.
We got sandwiches.
We can do a fried
Oh.
lobster. We're not doing no sandwiches, ho.
Here we go.
Ugh, sandwiches. We're not on a bus. Fuck.
Here we go.
A
Oh
sandwich.
man.
What kind of sandwich?
All right, y'all
Cuban?
listen. We're gonna end
I
this,
wish.
right? Because we're gonna wrap it up.
But shout out to the mental health community.
Shout out to them.
And
We're gonna
say us. Let's say us.
us, yeah, because I know I gotta listen.
Us.
My mama always
Shout
told
out
me.
to us. Yeah, shout out to us.
My mama always
Okay.
told me, Claudia, everybody sees crazy, they cross the street. My baby see crazy, she be like, hey, how you doing? Come on in. So that is what I'm telling all of you guys. There is a place for all of us.
Yes, shout out to
And
everybody
as
that's
you
locked
can
up.
see, we're gonna digest and come back with more for you. And I hope you enjoyed the show.
I'm gonna let you know about my leg when I come back. Like, next time I come back, I'm gonna have these boots on.
Listen.
Me gonna have a cast on that go from my thigh all the way down to my ankle.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, you're gonna see me. You see, I can't show y'all now, but just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Shout out to everybody that's in jail. Shout out to
Not
IRS.
everybody's in jail. Shout out to all the real
Oh yes,
ones
and
in jail. Not everybody is in
SSI,
jail.
SHD. Me
Not
been waiting for
everybody.
1 year for my check. I know y'all think me not mental, but look with me there. With true mental illness, people.
Yeah. Are you calling?
Yeah, we mental.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out to us.
Yeah.
Good night.